This reading is for Gemini. Gemini, single Gemini. Hi, I'm Martina and I'm using 2 tarot decks that I designed myself, okay? To identify patterns. So I'm going to check Gemini, okay? I'm going to check why are you single, what is blocking your love life, what kind of patterns, what do you need to know? And then I'm going to use my light deck to tell you how to shift it, okay? So you'll get both light and shadow. This is how I work. If you want to know why I designed 2 tarot decks, the video is here. You can watch it after this one. So Gemini. Okay. Right, so you have a problem with accepting things, okay? The 4 of Cups. Even when someone is offering you something, like attention or even compliment I'm getting, then you simply ignore it or reject it, okay? The 7 of Cups, so another emotional card, okay? Emotions, water, this is how you process emotions. In shadow, that means you distract yourself a lot. You distract yourself, you avoid processing emotions, so this is like when you didn't process emotions, for example, anger, shame, disappointment, broken heart, okay, that's not an emotion, it's a set of emotions, okay, but that could be also like let's say a problem with your work, okay, so all combined, if not sorted out, then you will be overwhelmed by too many information, okay? Gemini, you are an air sign, you're an intellectual sign, and I'm going to adapt this reading for the way how you think, okay? The 6 of Swords, that means you don't want to go forward in your life, with your love as well, okay? The thing is, I have another card that confirms that, which is the Death card, okay, and this means you are unable to complete the cycle, okay? The reason why you need to focus on some patterns in your life, which is the 8 of Coins. So again, you are distracting yourself, you're avoiding let's call it, that's why I start often with shadow work, okay? Especially when I work with clients, I start with shadow. Because once you know what you don't know is visible and you can process it. Without this knowledge, you are just like on autopilot and you have like a sequence of events that keeps you in that cycle, okay? The Emperor, I have the Father Wand here, okay? The Father Wand, that means you think you need to work hard, you need to prove your worth, you need to be independent, you need to be it's heavy, okay? Because when we have a Father Wand, we always feel like we are not enough. Also, we struggle with boundaries, okay? Because this is like up to our fathers to teach us boundaries and to keep us safe. People with the Father Wand will never feel safe. Never. Until they will relearn new patterns, relearn old childhood patterns, okay? So this is like, you have to become your own parent when it comes to inner child healing, okay? And you also, and this is hard because sometimes we don't know how. So it's hard to become your own parent when sometimes some people, they have to be a parent to own kids, okay? So this is like dual, and Gemini is about duality, okay? So it's like sometimes you need to reparent yourself while you parent your kids, okay? Double job. Okay, so you know what, and tell me how, and I will tell you how, okay? You can tell me in the comments how you feel about this Father Wand. If you don't have a Father Wand, then probably this reading is not for you, okay? Because this is definitely either absent parent, or it could be a narcissistic father, or it could be a father that was like abandoning you and your family. Sometimes it also represents like a tyrant, so I mean narcissistic parent, narcissistic father, because this is the emperor is a masculine energy, and I got this vibe straight away. Okay, and I know it's hard because I had a father one too. I was rejected by 2 fathers. Okay, so in adult life it sucks. It really sucks, and I've never felt safe. I had to create that safety for myself. Okay, so when I designed those cards, there was one intention. If the same card will appear in shadow and in light, this is the main energy. This is like the main solution. This is the biggest blockage. This has to be done first. So I have the 4 of Cups. So this is like your inability to receive, and the 4 of Cups is here as well. So this is like you need to look in front of you. Okay, she looks down, she doesn't see what is in front of you. You don't see what is in front of you. Okay, so this is the main energy, the main blockage that you have to overcome, receiving. And people with father wound, they struggle to receive, because receiving is also linked to safety and security. When you don't feel safe, you will just see everything as a danger to your nervous system. Okay, so receiving. Okay, learn how to receive. Learn how to receive. Then we have for the Emperor, which is the all major arcanas. They are like dense, heavier energy with planetary influences. Okay. The Emperor is Mars planet. Okay, this is Mars energy. It's quite often very destructive. It's anger, unprocessed anger. Okay, we have Fool. The Fool is ruled by Uranus. Uranus is a planet of innovation, of thinking, fast thinking. This is like think the lightning. Okay, this is the energy of the Uranus. It's fast, it's moving, it's bright. This is like often like that quick idea, and your eyes, they're just like lit up. Okay, so the Fool. Okay, the Fool is taking a leap of faith. So this is like when you have a father wound, you struggle with trust. I can tell you struggle with trust. You have problems with trust. And this is like hyper independence, because you think you can't rely on anyone and no one is going to help you. So and also subconsciously you're trying to prove your father that you are worthy of his approval, acceptance, and love. That sucks. So the Fool means that trust. Take a leap of faith. It's not easy to do. I know. It's not the easiest thing to do. Then for the Death, I have the 5 of Swords. The 5 of Swords represents the energy of fire, breakthrough, okay? While the Death is ruled by Pluto, so this is transformation. You need to transform, okay? You feel blocked, you need to transform, you need to break the pattern, just like she broke the wand, okay? You need to break the pattern, especially this one, especially the 4 of Cups pattern, okay? For the 6 of Cups, I have the Knight of Cups. This is like Knight is moving forward. This is moving, okay? He rides a horse, so it's moving. Move your emotions in this case. Work with your emotions, allow them to flow, because Cups are water element, okay? And in my energy work, I often work with each element. Sometimes sometimes you need to put water on fire. Sometimes you need to add air to ignite the fire. In this case, it's water to unlock the flow, because you are stuck. And this is like, there is sometimes when we are like in one place, there is no movement and water is not fresh. So you need movement for that. And for Seven of Cups, I have the Page of Wands, okay? So for your tendency to distract yourself, for your tendency to avoid processing emotions, okay? We have the Page of Cups, which is the fire energy, fire element, okay? So this is to find something that is super passionate. That could be learning a new language. That could be learning, I don't know, dancing. Whatever you find passionate. Geminis are all about learning, okay? You're one of those zodiac signs that you exist to learn. This is the sense of your existence, and this is like which this thing is your thing, okay? Like Taurus is to build, Aries is to conquer and compete with everyone, and they enjoy that, okay? Gemini is about learning, so find your passion, and about learning. So the Eight of Coins, okay? I have the Three of Cups again, water energy, but in this case, this is like happiness. This is also finding people that are on the same wavelength, okay? On the same vibe. People who will encourage you to work on yourself, okay? Because this is like, and again, this card also represents perfectionism, which is a link to the Father Wand, okay? Father Wand creates perfectionists who are never good enough, who will be paralyzed to take action, who will just try to fix everything, and they will often not make any moves because they think like, oh, I'm not good enough, I don't know everything, I should probably perfectionist. So for this is like celebration, enjoying small moments too, okay? The Three of Cups is sometimes enjoying that small moments of victory where you did something differently and it gave you joy, okay? So we have like emotions, 3 cards for emotions, okay? If you want to have a funny thing is those things, Father Wand is blocking your love, okay? This is blocking your love. I know you've been waiting, like because Gemini, you're intellectual, you need to sort your mind, and you need to learn, you need to find passion, and you need to celebrate with people. And this is the thing, like when we have a Father Wand, quite often we have a dismissive avoidance, okay? So this is like you keep things very light and bright without depth because your emotions, they are not processed, okay? So yeah, that I would say to unlock your love is to heal your Father Wand, okay? To heal your Father Wand, to stop trying to be perfect. And this is like when you start to see when people offering you a compliment or learn to receive love too by actually noticing that there are people who find you really attractive. And you don't see that because you have a Father Wand, okay? So if you want to have a private reading, because that's the collective one, you can find a link in the description box. I also have a service called Sexual Integrity, which is all about untangling shame, getting rid of everything that is blocking your sexuality and your attractiveness at the same time, okay? Because sometimes when we are blocked sexually, then we don't feel attractive, then we don't know how to connect with people on deep emotional level. For you, Gemini, it has to be also on intellectual level. It's impossible to actually ignore that. And each person has its own unique sexuality. That's why I call it integral, because it's different for everyone. So the link is in the description box. And good luck, Gemini. I know what it's like when you feel you're not worthy. I know. You don't want it.